Is your specialized career a golden cage? You might be limiting your future. Discover why being a jack of all trades could be your secret weapon in today's chaotic world. Now, let's talk about what it means to be a jack of all trades, also known as a generalist, versus being a specialist. Think of it this way: a specialist is like someone who knows everything about one tree, while a generalist knows a little bit about the entire forest. In today's fast-changing world, that forest is evolving faster than ever. So how valuable is that tree really? Being a generalist is about having a good range of knowledge across different areas, while a specialist is an expert in just one. But what if that one thing isn't needed anymore? It's like being really good at making horse-drawn carriages after cars were invented. That said, there are some advantages to being a specialist, such as commanding better payment early in your career. However, it requires some navigating later in your career to reach higher positions. Now, why are generalists becoming more valuable? For starters, they're often better at innovation. They can connect dots between different industries and come up with new ideas. They're also good at solving problems because they can look at things from different angles, something that is needed for effective leadership. If something goes wrong, they're more adaptable and can switch gears quickly. Basically, they are more resilient to change. Generalists are also fast learners. They might not go as deep into one area as a specialist, but they can pick up new skills quickly and remember them longer because they keep switching between interests. The world of today is more and more about being multi-talented, so embrace that. It is your biggest asset. Of course, there's a place for specialists too. If you need brain surgery, you want a specialist, not someone who knows a little bit about everything. And some people simply enjoy focusing on one thing and becoming the best at it. It can be very rewarding, but what if you could combine both? That's where the idea of a T-shaped person comes in. Imagine a T. The vertical line is your area of expertise, something you're really good at. The horizontal line is your knowledge of other things. This way you have both depth and breadth, which is really valuable for collaboration with others and better communication. Also, remember to always be looking for transferable skills, like learning e-commerce might help in learning about e-commerce fulfillment. But what if you consider yourself a generalist and feel stuck? Maybe you've jumped between different jobs, learned a lot, but don't have that 10 years of experience that employers want. It can be frustrating. But don't give up. Acknowledge that you have your own unique collection of experiences and skills. Think about the types of problems you're good at solving, and then build a brand around that. What all of this means is, be proud to wear this badge of honor. Many employers actually prefer a generalist, and it can be more of an asset than ever before. Also, there's something to be said for not knowing what job will excite you after 10 years. One helpful point to consider is to always look for tangents to go on, as it's hard to switch if you don't have any experience at all, and understand that the challenges are part of the journey. I am sure you may have wondered, is it better to be a generalist or specialist in the long run? Well, let me tell you this: expert generalism has picked up in popularity of late, in this decade and the last. The dynamic and sometimes fragile economy has necessitated a leaning towards expert generalism. It is fast becoming an essential survival skill. It'll broaden your knowledge base. It'll help you make better connections. You'll have an open network. You'll always have good ideas. It gives you a safety net, and you'll be cooler. When it comes to learning, remember this: it's all about what excites you and what you want to achieve. However, here's what is left unexplored. What if I told you most high-profile companies prefer to have experts with specialization rather than generalists? What should you do? There are still many opportunities and challenges when it comes to both specialization and generalism. Remember, this information is for educational purposes. If you find this useful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Thank you.